Hi, hello, my lovely children. I hope all of you are doing well and studying well, preparing well for the examination. Good. So, what we'll do is yesterday, like we had completed on 24th with question number 68. Now we'll go with the 69 question. This question is a kind of formula as I discussed with you earlier. I would have showed you clearly the formula BODMS BODMAS how we have to follow like apply on the question. Okay. So what I will do is I'll just take you through one by one. Before that, we'll change the date and this question number. Okay. So date is 25th and question number is 69. I'll just write it down the question number 69, and later we'll discuss clearly in detail how we can solve this question based on BODMAS formula. Okay. So as usually I said in the each video, if you miss something in a day, you are not going to lose anything. But if you are missing me and my video, that is ANUBHAVA SAARA channel, YouTube channel, then definitely you will be losing something, and you may lose related to mathematics and some practical example with the uh, questions and my experience what I usually share. Fine. So let's begin with the question, and I'll just write the question first and later we'll discuss step by step. Simplified form of expression. SIMPLIFIED. Simplified form of expressions. EXPRSI expressions. Okay. So what we have to simplify it? Let us just check here how we can do it. Start with lower bracket and the small bracket 0.25 plus 0.37 minus 0.12. Here we close, multiply by 0.4 plus 0.8 and close with flower bracket minus 0.37 plus 2.13 minus 1. Okay. So I think you can see the entire question. Let us go with the options what we have. We have A, B, C, D. Four options. A says 1.36. B answer is how much it is? 1.57. 1.57. C is 2.76. D is 1.76. Fine. So we have question here which I'll just explain one by one. 0.25 plus 0.37 minus 0.12. Then it's multiplied by 0.4 plus 0.8 minus 0.37 plus 2.13 minus 1. So what we will do is, so we will just simplify and remove the bracket as per the BODMAS. Okay, so I'll just simplify this, and based on that what we will do now, bracket, and we will make it as a order. Then we will go with the further process of multiplication, addition, subtraction and division. Division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Okay, DMAS, right? So I'll just remove this. I'll write it straight away, 0.25 plus 0.37 minus 0.12 multiply by 0.4 plus 0.08, 0.8 only. Okay, the board is small, that's why I'll just write below of this minus 0.37 plus 2.13 minus 1. Okay, so what I'll do now is, we don't have division here. Can we see anywhere? B is over, O is over. Okay, so B is over, O is over. We are supposed to go with the condition of B. So D we don't have. Fine. D we don't have. So we have a multiplication. So what I'll do is, I'll just take it as a slash. Okay. Fine. I'll just added this 0.25 plus 0.37. It's a 12, 1. Yes. 0.62. Fine. Minus 0.12 multiply by 102. 1 to multiply by 0.4 plus 0.8 minus 37 plus 2.13 plus 1. Okay, so this is, I'll explain, just I'll write it down first and I'll explain you one by one how it works. So minus 0.1205 0.5, and then what have done? So this is over. Now we multiply with 0.4 plus 0.8. What is this? 0.37 minus 0.37 plus 2.13 plus 1. Okay, this one there will be plus 0.8 minus plus 2.13 minus 1. So 0.8. Here this is over. Now the 1. Now the 1 plus 2.13 minus 1. So minus 1 and plus 1 is over. Where you have done the mistake. ನಾಲ್ಕು 48. 2.13. Then how much you on here? 2.13. Let me just check. 2. 0.37, yes, 0.37 is went here, that's why it's coming wrong. Plus minus 0.37 plus 2.13 minus 1. Minus 0.37 plus 2.13 is 1. So 1 minus 0.37 plus 2 minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 is over. Then what have? 2.13 minus 0.37 more R you 1. Yes. Okay, so there was slightly confusion. I'll explain it because we left here 0.37. That's what I was searching. Where exactly we done the mistake and why we did not get the answer. Okay, I'll explain you one by one. This is slightly difficult. That's why usually what I used to tell you this, whenever you get this kind of questions, no, that time you have to spend more time on that. It may take one question 2 to 3 minutes, which you are supposed to invest that particular time for a 3 questions. So rather than making 3 questions 3 minutes, you have to spend 1 minute for a 3 minutes for a 1 questions. In such situation, as I told you, and usually I guide you. So what you have to do is you have to be finish it fast, whichever the easiest question, and wherever you struck up like these questions, what you have to do is this kind of questions you have to keep it in the last. So before the last bell, half an hour before, you just think the last bell maybe it's 12:30 or 1:30. Assume that 1:30, then they will inform you 1 o'clock. So last bell will be at 1:30. It's already 1 o'clock. Or you may have a clock in the wall wherever you go for examination. In such situation, what you have to do is you have to half an hour spend for this kind of questions. And if you have a tenure or duration for the uh, exam, it's 2 hours. Then 1.5 hours you have to finish it all those questions. Okay, let me just explain you one by one to make you to understand. This question is simple, but I don't have a much space on the board. That's why while writing itself I got slightly confusion because I left here 0.37. Again I correct it. I'll just explain now how it's going to be work out this. It's a 0.25 plus 0.37 minus 0.12 multiplied by 0.4 plus 0.8 minus 0.37 plus 2.13 minus 1. So this is the question. What I have done is I have just written as it is 0. I just removed as per the rule. First I removed this and I wrote in the second line, and later what I have done is this, I have just added. Okay, so I just added. We'll see after doing multiplication will we get or not. I'll just show in the other method, because if you follow this it may not get. I don't know, I'll just check it. Fine, because I have done with the proper format, that's why it's going that We'll follow this. Then we have to multiply first this. Then we have to go with the addition. Then we have to go with subtraction. That we'll do later after finishing this. That also we'll do. Let it be 5 minutes more for this question also, no problem. Okay. We have to have a clarity before getting to the conclusion. That's what I want to explain you, all of you. Fine. So I have added this. It came 0.62. I kept remain 0.12. Again 0.4 is multiply plus 0.8 minus 0.37 plus 2.13 minus 1. Okay. This is what the next one is. So here I will go with the next step. I have added here again. This is over and I have subtracted here. Subtracted 6.2 minus 1.2. That is a 0.50. Subtracted with multiply by 40, 0.4. Again 0.8 minus 0.37 plus 2.13 minus 1. The next step was I just multiplied by 0.50 into 0.4. That came 2. Okay, it's 2 only. So it should be come here. So we received 2, then it's a 0.37 plus 2.13 minus 1. So when I added this 0.2 and 0.8, it's became a 1. 1 minus 0.37 plus 2.13 minus 1. So I have removed 1, then I subtracted from plus 2.13 to 0.37. 1.76 is the answer. Okay. So we'll try with the same method following this. We are supposed to change here. We'll change it here first now. If you have not written, just write properly. I'll remove this portion and I'll go with the BODMAS method. Let us see. We'll do the experiment. Let us see. It has to come. There is no other option. Answer should come this. Once we have removed this BO, then now we are in the point of D. That means we don't have a D because there is no decimal like divided symbol. That's a sign. Now after D we have to go with the multiplication. Then we have to choose this rather than going the addition. We'll do that. We'll follow that. If it is coming, it has to be come with the answer of 1.76. Fine. What I'll do is I'll just write, while writing itself, I'll do it multiplication. 0.25 plus 0.37 minus 0.12 multiply by 0.4 plus 0.8 minus 0.37 plus 2.13 minus 1. Okay. Now the step is very clear. Now I will do this multiplication this because we have to do m. Then we will go with the addition. Last we will do the subtraction. In that third step it has to come this. Okay. So here I will use multiplication. Again next addition. Next subtraction. Okay. The subtraction once we do this question, that answer should become. Fine. So let us continue with the 0.25. Write it here multiplication plus 0.37 minus 4 2 is 8. So 0.48. Fine. We have finished this because we supposed to follow with the multiplication. Multiplication we have completed. Now we will follow the same thing. Plus 0.8 minus 0.37 plus 2.13 minus 1. Fine. So now we will go with the addition. Addition I do here. 3 plus 5 is 12. Sorry, 12. 7 plus 5 is 12. 1, 3, 3, 6, 0.62. Then this is over. This is over. Now what you have to do is minus 0.48. Okay. So we are doing addition. We are not doing subtraction. Fine. So this is over plus 0.8. Okay. 0.8 minus 0.37 plus 2.13 minus 1. Now we'll go with the subtraction, because we cannot do addition here. Fine, because plus into minus is minus comes, plus into minus is minus comes. So that's why what we do is first we'll subtract, then we can plan it accordingly. Okay. So 0.62 minus 0.48. So 22410. 0.14. 0.14 from this plus 0.8. Okay. Again minus. So it won't come minus. Minus how much it is? 2.13. 0.37. 3 6 ಹತ್ತರಾಗೆ 7 1. Fine. Plus into minus is minus 1.76 minus 1. Done. Now finally we got 0.14 plus 0.8. That means 490. So 0.94 plus minus 1.76 minus 1. Clear? So 0.94 minus 1.76 minus 1. Now 0.14 is nothing but we can call it as 1. Here also 1. 1.76 is remainder. Clear? So formula it never changes, and whatever they have made the questions, they have done with proper way. Like, let me explain you once again. Okay, we were following with the BODMAS. Bracket we have removed. We don't have a division option, that is a division symbol we don't have. Then we are going with the multiplication. 0.25 plus 0.37 minus 0.12 multiplied by 0.4 plus 0.8 minus 0.37 plus 2.1 minus 1. Okay, so this is the question in the second step. Then we have done the multiplication. We wrote the same 0.25 0.37. 12 4 48, that is minus remain the same. Again plus 0.8 minus 0.37 plus 2.13 and minus 1. Now after m we have to use a. Correct? Addition. What I have done addition is this. Yeah, 0.25 plus 0.37 is 0.62. Right? 0.62, then I kept remain the same 0.37213 minus. Then we have to follow the formula of S. Okay, the S formula we are following now. S formula means subtraction. 0.62 minus 0.48 is nothing but 1.4. Okay, 12 minus 8 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. That's how we got 0.14 minus 2 this is plus 2 plus 2.13 because this is bigger one. 0.37 is a small one. That's why what we have done is 2.13, 0.137, that is 1.76 we got, and I kept one as a remain the same. So here I have added 0.14 plus 0.8 is 0.94, that is 0.94, then 1.6 minus 1. So 1 and 1, that plus 1 and minus 1, 90.6 is less is there, and we can remove it directly, and 1.76 is the answer. See, this is the beauty of maths. However you want to do it, but finally the result will be remain the same. You could have done that, you could have done this way, I could have done the previous method. There is no changes in that. Clear? So this is what the maths has a mirror. Okay. So nevertheless, I'll catch you with the next video. Fine. So prepare well. This kind of questions, practice more to make you to understand, and you will be getting ideas. Fine. So watch my ANUBHAVA SAARA YouTube channel, and we'll meet up in the next class on 26th. Question number is 70. Fine. Till then, bye.